Inspiring people to say that it is actually possible to have conversations about the future of the UK, what it means for our communities. If you use strategic foresight, which is a structured way of thinking about the future, but you also look at your past, that you get really valuable insights. It's a must-have in the world that we're in. So this is the purpose of the project that we were working on.
The community that I live in, it has spoken over 50 different languages. Civil servants didn't know how to connect with young people on the ground when it comes to making policy.
Very often, when you start talking about strategic thinking in government, you finish up with a lot of old men in the room saying things were much better in our day.
Young people really feel that strategy is really reactionary and kind of short-term rather than it doesn't really align with their long-term priorities.
Finding ways to get to politicians the need to think longer term, not just about the short term, because the choices we were making would basically play out in the lives of the next generation.
So bridging that gap between the decisions that need to be made now and our long-term vision is really important for us.
I think this is where the programme comes in really strongly.
There's all this interdependence between issues of the environment, health, mental well-being, community cohesion, and we just need to look at these topics as a whole.
But also engagement of the public with the way in which politicians, civil servants and others think about the role that the UK plays in development, in climate and so on.
Sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present while not compromising on the ability of future generations to meet their own needs.
I'm not sure about the inheritance that we have received from the generations that went before us at all. I sometimes wonder about that. But I sure as hell want to pass something better on to these two children that I've got, and that's why I'm here.
It's about my mother and my grandson and generations beyond.
There's a huge amount of energy to be captured from the engagement with young people.
Younger people's values and your interests and your priorities are different to this generation's.
What's the point of training for a job if a robot's going to be doing it in 10 years? So amazing to hear all of the concerns, not just for young people, but the intergenerational aspect too.
It's gathering the thoughts, the insights from the next generations in this room and docking that into public policy.
The extraordinary young people who are out there, who want to make a difference and who want to help others to make a difference.
I'm the first person in my entire ancestral line to be studying a Masters in International Development and Women's Rights, which was totally inspired from me being a Next Generation champion with the School of International Futures in their pilot programme.
What SOIF does generally, what the Next Generation Foresight practitioners do particularly.
Next Generation Foresight Practitioner Award, which means that I'm now able to design my own programme called Honour the Girl, which enables young people to redesign the future they want to live in, where all genders can be equal.
Really relieved to find that in a world of increasing polarisation and intergenerational tension, there is scope for young people to really participate in change.
But I'm deeply hopeful when I stand in a room like this.
Trying to give some of the unheard voices in our society a platform and to bring that in just really useful ways.
And I know from lived experience that sometimes our passion for changing the world can come from either witnessing inequality or personally experiencing trauma or inequality within our own lives.
And how can we draw those voices into platforms like this?
So capture this excitement, use this energy. I really do think that the time has come now.
This has to be one of those moments where we turn a movement into a real movement for change.
We're really pleased to be a supporter of SOIF and some of the work that they're doing on this.
To see incredible initiatives like this, so we're really proud to be a part of this journey.
So be part of that movement that helps governments move quickly onto this new agenda.
And I just want to say thank you very much again for all of you coming and spending this evening with us. Thank you.